And then the world was a howling fury. Chaos, screaming, the sound of all we knew being pulled in half.
I don't remember that part of Harry Potter where he gave like he gave some coins to a homeless person, and suddenly he got better at magic.
You missed that bit, did you? It's in the extended cuts.
Oh, okay.
Where are you going to go this week, bro?
Slums.
Slums. In the slums, you can pick pockets or you can fight crime.
I'm going to be Batman.
I have to say, I absolutely love that you picked this option because I know what this picture is. And you're fucking Batgirl. Look at you.
Yeah.
That's Batgirl.
No. I'm awesome.
You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals.
Of course I do.
You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. One night, a small child approaches you with his hands cupped and outstretched towards you. He doesn't say anything but looks up at you with wide eyes, waiting expectantly. Do you try and give him 1 coin, or ignore
do I have
him?
You elf?
You do not.
How can I give him 1 then?
Well, you can try.
Go on, and I'll try.
You're also broke.
Oh.
You don't have any penny that you could spare. You end up hanging out all night with the child and talking, though. Hearing a child's outlook on the world allows you to see things in a slightly different light. You gain 1 mind.
Awesome.
I just love the crime-fighting outfit of the Blue Woman.
No.
I don't really know what else to do to boost my physique. So I'm just going to work at the hospital for a bit and clean up. You spend the week steeling your mind against the horrors of the hospital, making sure it is as clean as can be. You gain a mind, a physique, and earn some wealth. One day a patient comes into a hospital with sores that nobody... Oh, shite. Sores that nobody has ever seen before.
I don't see where it says, oh, shite.
Now, while walking by his bedside, you look down, and he looks at you and rudely asks for a glass of water. Drew?
I rudely asked for a glass of water.
Water.
Well, yeah, but he's sick.
Water, you miserable sod.
Okay.
Drew, what do you
Yeah.
reckon I should do? Should I ignore him because he's rude?
Oh, he's sick. Get him some water.
Get him some water. You bring him a small glass to quench his thirst. He takes a large sip, swigs it around, and then proceeds to spit it at you. You manage to quickly duck underneath the stream of water. You scold the obviously insane man for spitting at you. This scolding is good practice for social interaction. You gain a charm. Oh,
See,
that's
you're
cool.
a sick person and you become more charming.
He spat at me.
And still, he's sick.
I actually know what happens if you don't have the, I'm assuming, finesse to get out of the way. And basically he infects you with his disease. I didn't even read that.
I did not.
That was my bad. Okay, sure, bro. Where are you going for week 5? And you can see, I don't know if you can see, but there's this mist building up at the bottom of the screen.
Okay, I would like to go... Do you know what? Can I go to the hospital?
You can come to the hospital.
Hospital, yay.
So, do you want to clean up or tend to the patients?
I'll clean up.
You spend the week steeling your mind against the horrors of the hospital, making sure it is as clean as can be. You gain a mind, a physique, and earn 1 wealth.
Hey, take me back to the kid.
One day, the bloodletting leeches somehow escape from their containers. Leeches start flooding into the hallway. There are people screaming everywhere as leeches slither towards them. "Somebody do something!" yells one of the doctors. Do you zap the leeches with magic, or use yourself as bait?
Don't think we really need to, question this one.
You zap them with magic?
Yeah.
You wave your hand, unleashing a blast of magic that disintegrates the leeches.
It's wave of magic.
The leeches all poof into dust. You've saved the hospital with your quick thinking. You gain a mind. I will then attend fancy balls at the palace, I suppose. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 1 finesse and 2 charm. One day you accidentally bump into a duke. Watch where you're going, filthy peasant. He shoves you out of his way with his hand and continues walking. Drew.
Yeah?
I've got to choose between passive-aggressive response or active-aggressive. Shall I punch the guy?
Punch the guy.
You shove him back. He falls to the ground and scrapes his knee. Nice one.
That's...
You gain... the Yawhg. It's almost here.
You gained a Yawhg?
Almost.
What did you gain?
Almost. The text actually just cuts off there. I don't know if it actually gives you anything.
You gained nothing.
Nothing. So this is week 6, Drew. This is the last week you can do anything in.
Alchemy Tower.
Alchemy Tower. Remember, don't drink away life's problems.
I'll try. I'm going to clean the lab this time.
You're going to clean the lab. You spend the week cleaning up noxious chemicals. You're paid 1 wealth for your labour and gain 1 physique and 1 magic. One day you hear cries for help coming from the next room. Running over to investigate, you see that the alchemists have accidentally created an ooze monster.
Oh no.
How do you dispatch the ooze? Do you punch it into submission or blast it with magic?
Blast with magic.
You pulverize the ooze into a puddle with an array of magical spells. The alchemists all cheer. You gain a charm. I am going to spend my last week chopping wood in the forest. You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day you hear hundreds of footsteps rambling through the forest in your direction. It's an orc raiding party. What do you do? Well, I'm okay at charm, actually. So I'm going to try and charm them into not just murdering me. And hope this doesn't go poorly, because the Yawhg comes next week. The orc leader stops in front of you and introduces herself as Grish. You manage smooth talk her, and she seems completely entranced by you. She turns back to her horde and instructs them not to eat you. Quick thinking. You gain 1 mind. Yay, I didn't get eaten by orcs, Drew.
I think I can read some of this one. The storm arose in the night. By the morning, it still rages. For 3 full days the tempest puts us through a grinder. Drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then, it ends. We see the graveyard our house has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Is it? Are we past saving?
Okay, so now we have to pick the role that we take in repairing the town. And so this is basically based on... most of these are partnering 2 of the different stats together.
Conjuring!
So you need one that's mind and charm.
Oh, I thought my magic was awesome.
Your magic's 8. Your mind and charm are 11.
Oh, what's... the town drunk? No.
So we've got leader, builder, conjurer, doctor, smelter, tailor, looter, or drunk.
Leader.
You're going to be the leader?
Well, it makes sense. If I've, I got the...
I mean, as you can see, our town is pretty...
well, I've got brains and I'm quite charming, so I could probably make people... Yeah, I think leaders sounds good enough.
Okay. You take it upon yourself to be the leader of the survivors. You effectively delegate and prioritize tasks. You give a lot of pats on the back, rewarding everyone's hard work. This helps the rebuilding effort a lot. Well, with my physique and finesse, I'm going to take the role of the builder, do you think?
Yeah, makes sense.
The builder or the smelter?
Definitely.
Builder.
Builder.
You take it upon yourself to help rebuild the town by hand. You rebuild homes at breakneck speeds, impressing the rest of the survivors. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. So that's...
And so... Oh, sorry, I'll do it. And so, we set about our tasks, once more living our lives. This time, in a way we might never have expected, or even wanted. But in the end...
And so now we find out what happens to our character based on our
Choices.
various choices throughout the game. So all those choices matter.
Oh, shit. Do you want me to read this bit?
So this is the overall group success or failure. So yeah.
Okay. It was a struggle, but a struggle we never abandoned. Though our home had been stripped apart, we did a lot.
We did not let it languish.
And whether we succeed or fail, we did our best. Who knows if the Yawhgs will visit us again? Who knows if we will can ever be ready for it?
And then this is the town rebuilding.
Yeah. Hey.
And then it comes up with our own particular endings. So, with the town being rebuilt, you don your costume once more, eager to fight crime. In an odd twist of events, the Yawhg appears to have brought everyone closer together. You can't seem to find even a trace of criminal activity in the town. You travel to new lands in search of crime that must be punished. Basically, you go on the road as Batgirl. While the town is being rebuilt, you go to the hospital to retake your role as custodian. Your job isn't glamorous, but you make it better by poking fun at the doctors with witty one-liners. They often have a clever retort to your jokes, and the back and forth is well-paced and punchy. One day, a patient, also a playwright, asks for permission to write a play about your life. You happily accept. The play becomes an instant hit, and you become a celebrity for a brief moment in time. You still clean up blood and vomit for a living, however. Drew?
Yeah.
I think they made Scrubs about my life.
So I went and it was Batgirl, and you went and was Scrubs.
I went and became the Yanitor.
The Yanitor.
Dr. Yanitor. That's the game.
It was quite fun.
That's the Yawhg. So we'll be back probably for more in this when I have other people to join me and do random Yawhgy things with. Bye, guys. Say bye.
Bye, ladies.